My 22M LDR GF20F just broke up with me because of college stress and depression. Story 1. I have been in a LDR for about 5 months. Everything has been great, we chatted every second we could, we watched stuff together, played games together, had virtual dinner dates, etc. Around a month ago, she started college, and it has been stressful for her. I tried to help her any way I could by helping with her classes, giving her tips and trying to motivate her. It has also affected our relationship since, when before we had around 4+ hours a day to dedicate to each other, now it was down 1 or 2 hours a day, which was fair and fine by me, even though I missed having more time. A couple of weeks ago, she started being more distant than usual, texting less, and didn't even connect to play games or anything she used to love doing so. Of course, since starting college she had less time, but also the free time that she didn't want to spend it with me anymore. Some days passed and when I asked about it, she told me that she did not know if the relationship was going to work, due to lack of time. I thought about it and replied that I believe that if we both put in the work, were honest and open to each other, we could make it work, but she didn't seem so convinced. I also gave her my full support with anything going on with her, college stuff or otherwise, and told her that she could count on me for help. Days kept passing, and every day she seemed more distant, to the point where we only texted for a minute or two, once a day. I started feeling pretty bad about all of this, and I decided to try to explain to her how I felt and if there was anything I or we could do. I told her that I felt that she was distancing herself a lot, that I missed her, that it made me feel sad when she didn't spend time with me anymore. She answered that she liked me, but that she thinks our relationship is over, that she is dealing with a lot of stress and feeling depressed. She said that she knows that it's affecting me, and so it's best to end our relationship. I thanked her for all the good times, and we haven't spoken since. Now 3 days have passed without talking to each other, and I feel bad. I still have feelings for her, so it has been hard, but I have been trying to avoid messaging her. I don't know if I should talk to her, ask her if she wants to be friends for now, offer my help with anything, and see from there. Or if I should just stop contacting her for a while, give us both space and see if in the future she contacts me. I feel confused. On one hand I really miss her and wish we could at least stay in contact and be friends. But I feel like I will always stay and have hope that one day she'll want to get back together. On the other hand, maybe it's best for me to avoid initiating contact, focus on myself and give her space to think. But I'm afraid that she'll never message me back and I would lose a potentially nice friendship or even a relationship. Redditors' reactions. Redditor 1, at this point, all you can do is focus on yourself. I have been in several relationships. Some I ended, some they did. In my experience, the one who ended it needs to be the one to decide contact. It isn't always that way, but she ended things for a reason. If she wants friendship, she will reach out again. But either way you need to focus on you, your healing, and your individual future. Start figuring out what kind of future you want for yourself, and yourself alone. Story 2. My 30F BF26M follows a ton of porn stars and models on Instagram. I just found this out and I went to one and I found out that he likes their half-naked photos almost daily. He never compliments me whenever I send him any pictures of myself, only uses emojis like covering face. Advice? So as the title says, my BF and I have been together for a few months now, but we've been friends for about 1.5 years already. I've never gone through his Instagram follows, but someone brought up something about their Instagram follows which made me think to see who my BF follows. Well, I've been devastated and upset after seeing that from the 1K plus accounts he follows, a majority of them are Latino and a majority of them are either half-naked women porn stars models. I don't think I am his type. I also see this as a huge red flag. Is this a PRN addiction? I'm fine with him watching PRN, but the fact that he follows them and actively likes their photos. Like one he liked literally 4 hours ago. I need advice on how to handle this. I can't talk with him right now because he is on vacation and his birthday is next Saturday. And I really don't want to ruin his week or his birthday. I want him to have fun and have a good time. I do genuinely care about him. He's not someone I just want to break up with, but at the same time I need to do what is best for me even if I care about him so much. I've ignored red flags in the past and they have ended up biting me in the end. I told myself I wouldn't ignore red flags anymore, and up until now, I thought he was a very healthy partner. I never knew he was actively looking at half-naked women while talking to me. Any advice is appreciated. Redditors' reactions. Redditor 1, it's up to you. Some people here don't care if their so follows tons of IG models and even call it insecure, but I personally find it problematic if my GF does that. I think it depends on both parties' boundaries, and if you're against it then you should bring it up to him, but in a peaceful way. Story 3, not allowing me to help her 22M21F. Hello. So GF21F and I 22M are very much happy with each other and in love, but we always end up having arguments over money, the role it plays in our relationship. There are many times where she runs short on funds. I want to continue being an active part of her life and help her by sending her money to help her during those times so that she is able to get the things that she needs and doesn't need to feel stressed. It's no negative impact on me to support her, and if anything, seeing her stressed over money is way worse in my eyes than having a little extra savings here and there. The problem is that she has massive guilt about taking money from me. She feels like it's not right for her to take what I have earned. I tell her that any time she needs help to ask and that I will gladly help, but she always tells me that she will never ask because it's embarrassing to her. I tell her it's not embarrassing to ask for help from your so because you are in a partnership together. We recently had a fight over it because I kept asking her if she needed some extra funds. She did, but she wanted me to send without asking her, which is fair and is my fault. Anyways, she turned off her PayPal after that, and I have no way to help her right now, and she is beyond stressed. She tells me she doesn't need my help and that she will just manage, but it's tearing me up inside to see her feeling so bad when she doesn't have to. How do I help her not have guilt over me helping? TL, Dr. GF feels guilty if I give her money when she is short on funds every so often. How do I help her get over this guilt? Redditors' reactions. Redditor 1, you could perhaps help in different ways. Ask about putting her cell phone on your plan, or offer pizza and movie nights as a date. Your treat. Accepting money is never an easy thing, and it's possible she doesn't want to end up feeling either obligated to you or that she's dependent on you. If all else fails, perhaps help her budget or come up with more frugal ideas. Helping to carry the burdens doesn't always mean providing directly. Redditor 2, she wanted me to send without asking her. This is concerning to me. You are asking for consent, which I think is very healthy behavior. She wants you to assume what she wants, which will never end well. You have to take her statements at face value. If she says no, then say okay and don't bother her about it anymore. If you really want to help her, you should respect her wishes and be there for her emotionally. Although by the way she seems to be treating you, I worry that she might be playing some game where she insists she doesn't need help while simultaneously guilting you into sending money of your own volition so she does not have to explicitly ask for it. May I ask how long you have been dating and if you have met in person? LDR relationships that have a heavy focus on money, especially early on, sometimes throw up cautionary flags for me. I don't want to make assumptions about your relationship, so assuming best intentions on both sides, I'd tell her that you are not uncomfortable with sending money given that she asks for help. And let her know it's not shameful to ask for help. That's about as much as you can do. The rest is up to her to be upfront with her needs.